Hello, this is Kinnack coming back to you for some more Contest of Champions. Just take a look at our crystals real quick. Looks like we just have a free one. That's fine. And dive right in. Alright. What is up with versus? Yeah, it is already done. Crystal Cornucopia. Our rank is dash, it looks like, which is fine. We got our crystal out of that. Not too concerned. Oh, but we do have a new arena. Looks like we are back to Web Slinger, and there is a Catalyst Clash class coming soon. Alright, well, let's go ahead. We don't have nearly enough 3-star, let alone 4-star guys to do the 3 or 4, so let's do 2-star here. And as always, let's start with the B team here. It's kind of gotten itself conveniently laid out. Alright, I'm going to actually start with a bit of a C team. Cyclops, Spider-Man, and Unstoppable Colossus. Oh wow, we have apparently jumped in on this real early because we've got Kang's team here rather than a human being, which is kind of neat. See, they've got Storm, Winter Soldier, and Vision. I forget, does this? Yes. Let's switch these two. So the first fight might be a little hard, but the second should be a cakewalk, and the third should go in our favor. And you know, it'll feel like a comeback. Trying to dodge there, did not happen. But that special was pretty brutal. Oh, did she stun? No. Ah, and just straight missed that one. But we were able to pull it out. So it looks like the C-team plan worked pretty well. Not to count our chickens before they hatch. Or some other more Marvel-y reference. What hatches in the Marvel universe? Count our brood before they hatch? I feel like the brood hatch. Our sentinels before they come off the assembly line. Alright, well, we are doing very good. We've got Vision up last here. And and our 2-star Spider-Man. Okay, double dodge there. It's interesting that they start walking back towards each other after a while. Oh, it's fun. I had actually been wondering before what they do at the beginning of these events, how they get the first couple of people in there, whether everyone's sort of in PvP all the time, which would be fine, or if there was some sort of seeding, and it's clear from the fact that we were just fighting Kang's team that they have some sort of seeding. Alright. Alright, B-team time. Ah, there we go. Kimondoji. Halloweens! We are from the band Halloweens! I apologize, that was not probably the best limousine voice, but, you know. Let's go ahead and just grab our top one, which is Vasudev. Superior Iron Man. This, however, is a much less levelful version. I don't think we actually have anybody that's strong against anything here, so we'll just have to trust on our wits and superior numbers. I feel like we haven't seen that lab in a while. I do like the variety of battlegrounds they have. Alright, rematch against Superior Iron Man here. Hopefully this time he will not kick us off the internet. And stun hit, so this should be over. Right. There we go. High kick to the face. Does it every time. Alright. Final battle, Black Bolt versus the Abomination. More ones I would not expect to see in the comics. But I think we'll do pretty well here. Have a great, looks like, I'm assuming Genosha. Or somewhere there's jungle and a lot of dead sentinels. Man, I am just... There we go. The dodging is just not happening there. But... the Black Bolt power drill. Oh, the Black Bolt and Decker? No, yeah, I didn't think so either. Blame Twilight Heroes. I had to up my pun game. when I took that over from Rhyme. The final kick into the Sentinel head is pretty nice. Alright. We're, about halfway to our first reward tier. As much as, all of those messages get kind of repetitive, I mean, with any game, the loading screen messages, with great power comes great responsibility was already sort of hilariously repetitive, so it's just almost a joke in and of itself having it there. Let's see. We've got pretty solid advantage. I'm thinking we go up against Perez here. Or I think Iron Fist is very good against Drax, and our other two should clean house. So let's go ahead and try kicking it up a notch. Jalen looks like 0080 actually, rather than 080. Oh man. So we've got really good setup here, except for the Iron Man Thor fight, and that's still in our favor, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it how the gods of chance prescribed here. Now, you can view your duel stats on the profile page. I wonder how we are doing. Is that a giant Ultron head way in the background? Because that's fairly slick. Feel pretty good about myself. Sort of anticipating his block. Ooh. Did not anticipate the Mjolnir to the face, but, can't win them all. There we go. And that was supposed to be the hardest of our fights, so feeling pretty good about this match, too. Alright, Rhino apparently strong against magic. Would probably be pretty hard to concentrate on your spells while, you've got a Rhino in your face. Ooh. That was poor on my part, but... Ooh. Spinny Thor's thing was pretty sweet. But alas, not sweet enough. And our chosen fight at the end here, the Iron Fist versus Drax, which should go pretty well. And, I mean, we've already won, so... I wonder if it tells you anything about the battles you're defending against. It's like, hey, somebody attacked you and you totally won. Congratulations. Or like, yeah, that didn't go very well. I have a feeling that it doesn't, which I'm okay with. It was a nice combo at the end there. Oh, actually, almost to 5,000 already. Which is great, and we're over 5,000 gold, which is good. And we have some amount of chevrons. I'm just waiting for it to cycle through because there are too many currencies. Ah, that is actually enough to buy crystal. Let's go ahead and do that. Doesn't seem to be much point in waiting, so let's spin her up. I will take gold. So we're up to 8,000 gold. Alright. Well, we've got the event quest here. Underground Blade versus Storm and others. Looks like we've got basically everybody. But having Iron Man on the team will be nice. Having Magneto on the team, not bad. Rhino on the team, not bad. Yeah, looks pretty solid all around. Greetings, Summoner. How is your mission going? I see you have a lot of questions about these wayward champions you meet. Sometimes, in the heat of battle, some of our valuable warriors get misplaced. Rest assured they'll be taken care of. Keep pushing. Your efforts will be rewarded. Okay. So we don't have a way to get through the Illuminati gate there. Can't get through the planet gate either. So I don't think there are any special gates we need to worry about. Man. These quests have a really just like lot more branching options than the others. So it looks like we can basically go the short way or the long way. And the long way provides us with substantially more rewards. But also obviously has a lot more fights. We've been kind of steamrolling this though, so let's go ahead and take the long way. And if we get our teeth kicked in, then we've learned a valuable lesson. So, Iron Man versus the Mutant Symbiote. There we go. It's not too bad. And a chest. We don't have Iron Fist here for this. Let's go ahead and I think we'll just go with Magneto here. We leveled him up for a reason. Hopefully he can take care of it. Ooh. We've been on this board before, but I don't think with the mist, which is pretty nice. Yeah. He's standing there for a second, falls over, the bleed killed him. He's momentarily confused. Remember to block. Blocking significantly reduces incoming damage. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at dodging, but you know, still a work in progress. Alright, Rhino it is. That's a nice look, the Illuminati Symboid. That was sufficiently one-sided. I'm pretty happy with that. Come back later and crush them. Some free ISO 8. These champions are not exactly misplaced. I know the Collector's power now extends beyond the mortal veil if he wants. If a champion is deceased in a certain universe, he can bring them back, and these were his failed experiments. I've probably said too much already. Let's go. We have a mission to finish. Totally not zombies. Let's see. I'm feeling pretty good about Magneto. Good dodge on his part. Got a little sloppy at the end there, but did pretty good. Alright. Ambush. Another Symboid. Man, he's actually fairly rough and tough. Let's let Magneto here. So, sort of counterintuitive thing that I'm fairly sure is true is that if there's a situation where you would use 2 level 1 healing potions, it's always better to use a level 2 instead, just because the level 1s can be split up. Like, that's exactly the same amount of healing. So if you're going to waste it, you're going to waste it either way. Glad we 100 quest battles. Wow, and a substantial chunk of ISO 8 there. Well, that was a good fight. Yeah, Rhino, not a thing. Oh, but yeah, so this is $375 each, and these are $750 each. So, if you can use a level 2, basically anytime you're going to heal to full and it's over 375, you should use level 2. Just a little weird. I would normally expect the higher level ones to be a little more efficient, but it's not as though you're directly buying them or using them in battle when it being larger is a huge advantage, obviously. That's just not the kind of game we're looking at. I didn't even look at the stats there. I'm sure that would... I was like, wow, that went really easily. It's like, well, yeah, we had the advantage, and I think Magneto was stronger than the Symbiote before the advantage was even, taken into account. Getting a lot of chests. Circuit Symbiote here. Totally unlike Circuit City. Yeah, let's go ahead and send in Rhino. I think the change they made to Abomination recently, or are going to make to Abomination soon, which either way that goes, with bleed damage causing him to deal poison, is pretty cool. Just like, this guy's blood is poisonous. Yep. Good way to represent that, but not like a huge buff. Just like some nice flavor. There we go. Hey, Summoner level up. Got another mastery. Higher quest energy limit. Let's go ahead and spell in that mastery. I know we're sort of in the thick of things. Apologize for the helicopter. Let's see. So, next level we start getting more gold. Sweet, sweet gold. For now, I'm just gonna grab this guy. It's possible I should be switching over to the percentage, but, need to do a bunch of math for that. Don't want to make you listen to all that. Oh, that's a pretty substantial guy. Well, Magneto should not have a huge problem with him. I will use one of our level 1s there. I'm so glad you can turn off chat in this game. I actually strongly prefer that chat is totally opt-in. Like you have to go into chat. But failing that, allowing it to be turned off is a really important feature to me. Finisher. Okay. Oops. Punches me in the face and then dies to bleed while I'm assuming that he's dead. It's like, oh, that animation's sweet. He's obviously killed. Maybe not. Okay. So we've got 3 fights left, barring any ambushes. So, Iron Man's going to be our guy against Storm. So let's heal up Rhino here. We'll have a Flask versus Flask battle. Actually, I think that this Symboid might actually be based on Rhino. Not sure. Certainly doesn't have his build. It's just a question of what their specials are. It's like, is that Rhino's? I don't feel like it is. Rhino smash! Okay. Yep, looks like it's just this guy and Storm, then. Okay. We've only got 2 fights left. I think I'm gonna send an unhealed Rhino. This may be... I may be sending him to his grave, but, you know. Like you do. Don't feel super bad using sacrificial Rhino strats. So is that Black Bolts? Oops. With the uppercut. Alright. In my youth, I used to be called a goddess. Is this the resting place of the gods? Even the rain is black and viscous. Stay away, or I'll show you the fury of the elements. I know, we've got elements, but we do have elemental forces. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm gonna send Iron Man in first. Depending on how well he does, we may have to call in said elemental force. I guess he's not, you know, technically the master of electromagnetism, but, you know, work with me here. Master of, you know, quantum electrodynamics just does not have the same ring. Less blocking, more using your super things. There we go. Ooh. Oh, and he did the job. Alright. Got some ISO 8. And Underground Blade. Got some Planet ISO 8, some shards, and a whole bunch more ISO 8 in chests, like you do. Planet ISO 8 should go to Black Bolt, as I recall. Well, let's go ahead and upgrade Black Bolt. I think we just sent him up 2 levels, which is pretty nice. Still have all of that delicious, delicious red ISO 8, but Let's see, so Rhino's waiting for a rank up. Let's go ahead and bump Iron Fist. Okay, so we don't want to use the 525 there. There we go. Alright. So he is now also waiting for catalysts. You can get more catalysts from event quests. Working on it. Let's see. So those two are waiting. Iron Man's already up. Let's go ahead and... yeah, I think some more love for Black Bolt. And by love, I apparently mean... bam, getting him up to level 10 too. So we've got a whole team's worth of folks waiting on catalysts. So I might have to do a little bit of digging into best way to get those. If you happen to have some advice, feel free to let me know. Looks like some better crystal packs there. What I'm curious about is actually these shards. Okay, we are getting pretty close to a premium hero crystal from shards, so that's neat. But not quite there yet. And so yeah, we're doing pretty good. Like I said, if you have deep catalyst lore, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you next time.